Welcome guys, this is a walkthrough of XCOM Enemy Unknown, PC edition on classic difficulty. I've completed my second mission and I just want to go quickly through customising your troops. So in your barracks, selecting for your soldiers, and these are the troops that I've got promotions for. A couple wounded at the moment. So we've been through abilities loadout and dismiss. In customise, there's a bunch of stuff you can change. So you can change names. I don't know, any good names for Shira? That'll do. Can't fit it. Just gonna go Shira, the Queen of the Jungle. How about we go Jungle Queen? That'll do. So you can change their names. They get assigned a nickname. Just a little bit later on the game, you can change their race, voice.
Affirmative. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Not much difference, but just something to choose. Different shaped heads, skin colour, hair colour, the hair type, sorry. You've also, if you have bought the limited edition version of the game or pre-ordered, you should have received the Elite Soldier Pack, and it adds extra customization. So for armor, so I can change the armor shape, and then I can also change the tint on that armor. So that'll do. What's the next one? Another girl. No idea what to call her, but anyway, we'll just
Good to go. Solid copy.
And what have we got? And then I've got Emeka, who I couldn't remember his name, so I'm going to call him Billy. Little kid. Yeah, whatever, Whitey.
Solid copy.
Doesn't sound like the right voice for him. That's closer. Also with your characters, if you put in the names of special characters, like if you put Sid Myers, Sid is the first name, Myers is the last, it unlocks a character, sort of hidden character in the game. He's a psionic soldier and all beefed up and stuff. There's a couple others as well. I think it's Ken Levine, Joe Kelly and Otto Zander. If you watched any of the podcasts, Otto was on that a bit. But yeah, they unlock different characters. However, it does sort of disable the achievements on the game, and you can't actually modify the characters once you've sort of selected them. So I prefer the other Deco, and because he's a sniper, I'll make him green. What else? Let's see if we can find a better hairstyle. And this is one of the unlockables also in the Elite Soldier Pack, is the flat top. If you've played the original, you'll probably remember it dearly. Alright. Well guys, so we'll get into the next part of the game, and if you're enjoying the video so far, please feel free to leave some feedback and comments. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if you like the videos, please subscribe. And we've got a little bit of cash. I might just quickly go over the grey market as well, which is in the situation room.
Several members of the Council have expressed an interest in acquiring some of the artifacts we've recovered. However, we should be careful in choosing what items we release. The research team may not have discovered their true value yet.
So this is where you can sell stuff that you pick up on missions. Also extra weapons and bits and pieces that you build. But yeah, I wouldn't ever recommend selling weapon fragments, Illyrium, or alien alloys. While it's possible towards the end of the normal game, they're really scarce in the game, and they're pretty much used with every upgrade and that sort of stuff, so they're really important. Same with the courses. You can sell them, but don't sell them all, because of some of them are key to being able to build particular upgrades, like the Archangel armor, which gives your soldiers the ability of flight, or improved medkits. Right, so we've just been through a couple of games, and I'm going to scan for activity.
Access lift operational.
Got my new access lift. Now I can assign new construction, or I can just carry on. Carry on sends you back to mission control. And now my weapon research is done, so I'll assign new research. This gives you a bit of information about what you've learnt, or what the scientists have learnt. And then I'll say what things you've unlocked. So I've done weapon fragments. The first thing you unlock is a scope. So if I go back, so scopes are really important in the game. Accuracy really is key. You know, maximising your soldiers' potential. And these can give a boost to rookies as well. They basically give a +10 to your aim stat. So really useful. You can also upgrade the scope later on as well to give even a bigger bonus. So now I can look at experimental warfare. And I'm more than likely going to go alien materials at the moment. Xenobiology would be worthwhile because of the fact that it unlocks a thing called the Arc Thrower, which is basically a piece of equipment you can use to stun aliens, and that's how you get alien weapons. I have unlocked run and gun with one of my assault soldiers, so it might be worthwhile doing. But at the moment I'm just going to do alien materials.
I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
That's why she's a scientist. Pretty smart. Yeah. I've lost my train of thought. Thanks, Doc. Oh, with alien materials you unlock armor. And this is my first flying UFO. So I can scramble my interceptors or ignore the contact. But let's have a go.
We have eyes on the bandit.
That was pretty easy. In the original XCOM, you could actually choose to close up on the UFO or move back. They've sort of taken a few options away in this particular part of the game. This part here where it's got a board down here, you can pick it to if your interceptor gets too much damage. Obviously if it goes up to full red, it's destroyed. I'm not sure if they automatically abort. I've occasionally, it seems like that's happened. Anyway, other things get unlocked here which basically give you better aim or a speed boost or a defensive capability of evading the enemy shots.
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. How copy, over?
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out. Alright, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify.
So Star Trek.
Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
And the commander he's talking to is me, so... Now, I can ignore it at first. That's just my fighter going back to base. And then I can go to my barracks. Or even, I'll go to engineering first and see whether I can build some scopes. So this is a scope that we've unlocked. Only costs money, which is excellent. That's all my money though. Scopes do make a big difference. I may be being a little bit overzealous with the spending at the moment, because if I do want to be able to build a satellite uplink, which I don't have any money for at the moment, and I've got just enough power. You've got your power up here, up at the top right. I can also build one just for money. When you do build your buildings, or when you're looking at your base here, make sure you plan it out. Every time you put a similar building next to each other, well, not every time, but most of the times, they get a bonus. So like for a satellite uplink here, if I put another satellite uplink there, it will get a bonus being next to another one, or down the bottom and straight down is a good way to do it too. Doesn't take up much space, but you get a very good bonus. Otherwise, 4 in a square is excellent as well, because of each one gets a double bonus in a sense. Would be worth excavating as well under that satellite uplink, but I think I'm going to go scope crazy, buy 4 of them. They're automatically built. It's instantaneous basically. So I've only got 3 people, but because of its ship, I'm going to take them all, and I'll just give them scopes, except for the support, because I don't have an extra slot, so if I put a scope in here I won't actually be able to hold a medkit. Actually, we'll just change the armor. And the sniper can definitely deal with a scope, especially important on that guy. gonna go escape again. So I've only got one medkit. You can only use it once unless you unlock a few things later on in the game. So now I want to go back to the mission. Click on mission control, and it's just up the top. UFO crash site just above scan activity. Now you can sometimes scan for a couple of days when something's down. So if you've got 2 days maybe to finish a particular research you want, sometimes you might be able to get those 2 days out, but most of the time you'll only get a day. And that's in the Sky Ranger. And so I can check through my soldiers. Again, got my sniper there, my medic, basically my support, an assault, and a big old rookie. Let's get into it.
Dropship has arrived.
I like the little animation of the ship too, it's pretty cool.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
They quite often land in sparsely populated areas. I'm wondering whether it's because the ship has crashed on the town, or there was no town there at all.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay, so again, just looking around the map. Fairly wide. A bit lost. Looks like a fairly large map. Wherever the fires are is usually close to where the alien ship lands. Sometimes if you push up, you can see the shape of it, sort of in the black. But not this time. Alright. Now it's also worthwhile trying to get cover or getting higher ground. So as you can see, there's a few hills here. So it's worthwhile if I can put my guys on a high level. Just quickly tab through them to see how far they can go. Sniper's also someone that moving last when is probably one of the better options, because if something runs into your field of view, then he might still be able to take a shot. And so where's my rookie? Put him up the front. He can take the brunt of the damage because I don't like him. It's not true. I don't know, maybe it'll be awesome. Let's go into Overwatch. Can I see any more? So it's probably more over this direction, but we'll just keep moving up a bit and see. It's just got high ground on this side as well. Sometimes it's worthwhile spreading out, especially when you get a bigger squad, because you have more opportunity to flank the enemy. What I might actually do is it's a bit risky. Help. Excellent. And now I'll move my sniper. So you get another option as well, which is hunker down. So it doubles the cover bonus and provides immunity to critical hits. Rookie. Let's take him up. And here we have a spacecraft. Awesome. I wanted to say also the atmosphere in the game is pretty cool. They sort of managed to capture that XCOM tenseness, for lack of a better word. You're just always a little bit unsure, a little bit cautious maybe. Bring them out to this side. Only because there's better cover. I want to get my sniper up into a good firing position. Just hunker him down.
Hey, you hear anything?
So at least that gives me an indication of where the aliens are. So they're probably around the top of the map. I think I saw a bird fly past. I'd get out of here, birdie. Aliens might not like you. There's lots of birds. You'd think that they'd fly away since there's so much fire. So again, I want to be looking at getting a pretty good firing position. So it's full cover. And what I can do is try and take two down to the right, possibly, and flank around. But there might be more aliens there. So I'll probably play it pretty safe at the moment. Just move up by increments. Overwatch on again. Pretty stupid to run in front. But I'm lucking out at the moment, it's working well. No action so far. There's the poor old rookie.
Oh, it's go time.
There we go. So a couple of sectoids. And again, I want to see whether other soldiers might be able to move up and get a shot, so I'll move them up. Unfortunately, that got me nothing. This one's not going to be much better, to be honest. And that'll be out of cover. %, 35%. Let's take a chance. And it was a waste. So what I can do here also is I might deploy a smoke grenade just over these two guys because they're at the front.
Cover!
So that'll boost the cover on these two units. However, if an alien gets into it, they also get a cover boost. And you'd think this guy'd be able to see someone. So I'll put him in Overwatch. Same for this one. I did have run and gun, but I really couldn't get close enough to make much of a difference. And so they're going to buff. Hopefully my cover bonus, assuming they shoot at the people in cover. In Classic, that's not always guaranteed. Oh, I'm still hit it. She may have died if I hadn't done that cover in the first place. Why can you not see anything? You suck, buddy. There we go. So anyway, I can flank around a little. Possibly. Unfortunately that'll move her out of cover. I can run and gun all the way up there, but obviously she's on pretty low health. So my other option would be bring my medic in. And unfortunately I've been stupid and dashed, so it hasn't helped me at all. And she's got a 1% chance of hitting anything. So not looking too good so far. However, I'm gonna have a try anyway. Again, I'm going for the one who initiated the match, and that rookie sucks so badly. I don't really want to move, to be honest, because I need my medic specifically there to do some damage. Obviously it didn't work, only 4%. Ah, of course, she's herself. She's got the shotgun. If they're both going to Overwatch, that would have been excellent. Excellent. So, the disadvantage to Overwatch is if you move, you will trigger it. But the advantage of it also is that I can take a few shots and not worry too much. Where's my sniper? Let me down. Let me down. And the question is, should I take the shot? I can heal my soldier, and I've just triggered Overwatch because I'd forgotten about it. And she's amazingly lucky. Nice work. Can't see the other one. Might be better to heal my soldier.
Med kits fix everything. Calm down.
And I'll just take it. Take some luck. I'm going to take this one mainly because of the fact that I have the best chance of being able to take him out. Nice work. Good work, Billy. Go, Billy, go.
They're starting to lose ground.
Yeah, buddy's down now. What are you going to do, punk? Haha. Alright. Just see if anyone's actually got a shot on him. He does need to reload, really. Poor old sniper. Mad love for him. That's the last thing I needed. She's going to be flanked in that position too. Oh, nice work. Have a go, Snipe. Ah, Billy, what are you doing?
Still up.
Damn you, Billy, damn you. This guy really needs to reload and get into better cover, which of course there isn't. Really? Oh no, here we go. It's a little bit better. What have we got? 35. And that's it for some reason. So I'm going to reload instead.
Back in.
Unfortunately, I need to actually be able to get my assault close to be able to do good damage. It just isn't happening at the moment. So I'm going to hunker down.
They're falling back.
Wow, they really are falling back. It's miles away. Oh, there you
That
go.
all you got?
You missed too.
They're falling back.
Out of cover, you're gone. Ah, really? She's been awesome. Come on, Shira. I've got to get my assault up there. So. Oh, nice. Snipers are absolutely awesome. However, there are maps that they're actually pretty average on. 75% chance. Come on, Bogdanov. Ah, nice work, Bob. Okay, so the mission isn't over. So there'll be some more aliens. So I'm going to move into better cover and reload.
Ready to rock. Rack tap bang.
This guy's in a pretty good position. I'm just going to reload everyone. Don't want to really move anyone else up too much at the moment. So I'm just going to go on the other side of this on the off chance that they're on the left now.
We're green to go.
Alright. Get back into it again. So there's multiple rooms you can breach in. Some of them will have these shields on the front. Some of them won't. Just depends how much damage the ship's got. This is probably a better option. It's more open, whereas this has just got a small doorway. Just move her up.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity,
Definitely need to get my
materials used in
assault
that
up there,
vessel's
so
hull
I'm
must
just
be
going
at
to run
least
him.
an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
The sniper will need to move so I can get a pretty good shot down there. So again, just going to do a dash. I've been covered this area, so I should be pretty safe.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
So again, let's move the sniper if I can to a better position. Not much cover though. Let's just try here. Okay. Bring him up. Overwatch. I might actually get this guy to go through the doorway, but I don't want to trigger anything yet, so I'm just going to overwatch, make sure my sniper's ready to go.
You hear that?
Alright, let's get into it.
Our readings
Here
can't
we
be
go.
right. If they were, that's a being of almost pure energy.
I should have probably waited a bit more until I got my sniper, but let's have a go anyway. I want to see if I can flank him. %, chance. Oh, one shot.
Nailed him.
Take that.
Chalk up another one.
I have to say, guys, I've been pretty lucky so far. Another perfect mission again. It's really surprising that my first game of Classic I got a bit smashed. The first couple of missions, and it took a while to recover. Excellent. More promotions. 9 days. So, what a cheer. Okay, so she's my support. I haven't ever used Sprinter. I always use Coverings Fire. It might be a good choice, especially for a medic, because you can cover that extra ground. But again, I just prefer Covering Fire. Maybe my next support. I'll choose a different one. My assault. This one's I don't know. Basically, when you go through all these unlocks, some of them will complement each other. So this one, I get an extra defense if she, say, runs into a room and there's a bunch of enemies there. So if there's 8 enemies there, I still only get a max of 20, plus 20 for my defense. So on my stats on the far right, you can see defense, aim, will, and hit points. Defense is 0. If I have this, then yeah, see a bunch of people, and I get sort of ambushed. I'll have more chance to get less damage. And then I've got aggression, which 10% critical chance per enemy in sight. So that's sort of the other side of the coin. If you burst in on a group of aliens, you get a bonus for each one. Again, a max of 30. It's always a tough one to choose. Usually if you pick one, that's the path you're going to go down. I'm just going to go aggression. And the last one, Bognov. Excellent. So I've got some new research available because I found a ship. They've brought back some weapons and sort of worked out some new stuff. Got a bit of a haul from the ship too, so I've got some sectoids Illyrium, which is really important. Alien alloys is always good, and some more working fragments. Flight computers, awesome. All this stuff that's damaged you can sell quite freely. So if I go to my situation room and visit the grey market, it says there this item has no research benefit, so you can sell them without any worry that they're going to be used at a later date, or you might need them. You don't have to complete the transaction for each one sort of thing. You can put as much stuff that you want to sell and then just click the complete transaction at the bottom of the screen. Extra 50, enough to build a power generator or do some excavation. To excavate here. To excavate here. It's always a big question. It costs a bit less. But I'm basically planning on putting satellite uplinks down there, or at least in a group of square. I might just leave it at the moment. Alright, so how many soldiers have I got left? Yep, so I've got another, 6 rookies. Mr. Boganov, I'll just give him a quick customize. Let's use a support, so I always make my supports red, mainly because I can see them on the map a little bit easier. I'll just put the helmet on him, that'll do. Now, just remember, if officers are wounded, sometimes they'll still have equipment on them. So, you don't have to sort of build extra stuff for each soldier. You know, if I build 3 med kits, they don't get used up or anything like that, so I just only have to build 3. But yeah, sometimes you'll find armor still on another soldier somewhere in your pack, so only build what you need to. So I'm still doing alien materials, so I might just quickly continue on, just for a couple of days.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
Awesome. So I've got a cancelled target extraction mission. And reports indicate a UN official and his associates were caught in the middle of an Antarian attack in Brazil. These are pretty cool, these missions. They give you a fair bit of money. So to reduce panic, I'll get an extra soldier, and he's already been given a class and some money. Now I'm going to say not now. It doesn't mean that I'll lose the mission. I can go not now, and it just sits up the top of my scan activity. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching another XCOM Enemy Unknown walkthrough. As I said, please leave your feedback and comments. I'll be uploading 2 to 3 videos a week until I complete the game or lose. Look forward to seeing you at the next one.